My name's Drew Andrews. Welcome back to Minecraft. Today we were not playing hardcore, but we are checking out my casual world survival on hard mode game. After losing my Minecraft world on hardcore, I felt sad, and so I made a new world. It was a hardcore world. I immediately died after an hour and a half. So I made this world, and I made this tunnel. Very similar to which of that of my hardcore world, because I missed my hardcore world. So today's video is just going to be a review of what I have been doing on my own in a normal Minecraft world, what it would end up looking like. And here is my fully functioning iron farm. It is not broken, it is not bad, and it is right here. I've been playing for about definitely 2 or 3 weeks, and I started spawn off like right over here. Spawn is like right there where this map would be relative to here. I went down, I went to a village, and I went up to a mountain to go mine, and then I, went more north, and I found an ocean. I started boating around, and I went to this mountain, and I saw the village, and I'm like, ooh, this is a good mountain to make a base at. And then I went over into here. I saw this mountain, I'm like, ooh, this mountain's better because it's got the cherry blossom trees. So I went to this mountain, I made a base here, and I started digging a tunnel. If I had noticed this mountain over here, I probably would have made my base in this mountain instead, but I did not notice it, and I did not see it, and so my base is over here instead. But I really like this area of my base. There's plenty of rivers around it for me to go snatching up villagers. But instead of going all in on the villager slavery, I decided to have this one villager slave just for mending, because that's really all you need, and I didn't want to sit around just trading away with villagers to get all the cool stuff. I wanted to do it the normal way, plus this guy for mending, because that's the best way to get mending. But this is my enchanting room. It has, all the enchanting stuff you could ever desire. So, it's perfect. It's exactly how it needs to be. I've been doing plenty of mining, as you can see. I have 29 blocks of diamonds and 5 diamonds. This is all from mining. I think maybe 1 or 2 of it could have been from chests out in the world. Compared to my hardcore Minecraft, when I'm not going out mining because it's dangerous, that's normal for me. You go down with your capitalism's finest pickaxe. That's got the fortune 3, the mending, the efficiency 5, and breaking 3. A really good pickaxe. It was like the main thing I was trying to get after when I started this base. And from then on, my next tool is called the Youngling Slayer 3000. It is my sword. It is here to slay younglings, just like Anakin did. And my shovel. I made my shovel. If you see right here, this entire area right here is all solid blue. Everywhere on the map that was solid blue is everything that is flat over here. And this used to be a peninsula. But then, I decided, it's all in my way for going out on adventures. And so I decided to take my Mexican backhoe, that's the name of my shovel, Mexican backhoe, and I shoveled it all down, which is fantastic, and I needed to have it all go down. This new shovel was the best way to do that. And it has everything a shovel needs. It has breaking 3, efficiency 4, and mending, which is really all you need on a shovel. You don't need an efficiency 5, because it's really fast on efficiency 4. And I forgot to tell you what my stats are in my Youngling Slayer 3000. It has knockback 2, sharpness 4, sweeping edge 3, looting 2, and mending, as it should. And then my final tool that I have, my axe, I made it to chop down these big trees over there. That's my main wood production right over there. And I hate it that these makes this over there. So I made it farther away from my base. And these 2 trees over here are simply here for decoration. Because I liked how the first one that popped up looked like, but I chopped it down because I had to. But my axe's name is the Cleaver. It's not an appropriate name, but that's how you're supposed to name your Minecraft tools. It's not really supposed to be appropriate. And if you look over here, I got, my entrance bases over there. We got, all my farms. And over here, this is the start of my golden fields. Oh, eventually, I want this little area all over here, this little peninsula-like area, to all be golden fields. Because that, I think, aesthetically will look great. And up there, that's my iron farm. Or my Nightmare Hole if it was in my hardcore world. I figured out the issue. It was simply that there needed to be trapdoors so that they could be able to pair with their beds and go to sleep. That was the only issue. I died because I didn't put down trapdoors.
I can smell the failure!
And in the making of my iron farm, only 3 villagers died. Now, it's time to talk about the rest of my automatic farms. You got the iron farm, it's pretty basic. I only made this because I wanted to make an XP bank. You know, it's working over there. And, you know, I need a crap load of iron to be able to do that. And, you know, I left it, you know, running as I went to sleep last night and the night before. And this is how much iron I have. I haven't actually looked at this yet. You know, and I got my automatic smelter as you should. And I separated these chests because, say, if I want, you know, something specific to be put down in here instead of just, you know, blocks, I can put in, you know, like copper and ores and, you know, food inside of here. So it gets done quicker. And this side is, you know, just put in a whole bunch of blocks and it goes. And as you should always have a lava generator because that's how you're supposed to make this proper. And this here is my XP farm. Before I activate it, I want to explain to you how it works. On this side, there is a massive amount of a chest pyramid. You know, I got some, I'm gonna coin Redneck Redstone. This is my Redneck Redstone. You know, this is the top of the pyramid and it has automatic bamboo farms. You know, and there's, I think there's like 6 chambers fully functional right now, or maybe there's 3. No, there's 7 fully functional chambers. And this is what the redstone looks like. So it all activates, you know, all the pistons, and you got the jack-o'-lanterns in there for light blocks because there needs to be some sort of block so all the stuff falls down into the mud blocks. And the mud blocks, you know, they look like they're, you know, there's a full block, but technically they were not. They were technically 15 pixels block tall, and that top layer right there, that's not real. That's fake. That's fake, okay?
You're fake news.
Believe me when I say this, because the hoppers is able to pull the blocks through the block, which is great, which is exactly how this farm works. If they did not have mud blocks, I would have to have rail carts with hoppers to be able to get this to function properly. But I don't have to do that because mud blocks are a thing. And this over here is how everything automatically gets activated. When this little piece of bamboo grows up all the way, this activates this guy, and it activates literally every single piston in this entire thing. Same thing with this one. You know, I only got 2 observers going on in this. I might want more to make it, you know, activate more often. But whenever it activates, there's a huge lag spike. So, like, all the pistons activating all at once. I changed up some of the repeaters so it doesn't do that nearly as bad. So it does help with it, but, I mean, if I'm in here and all the pistons activate, it scares the hell out of me, because it's like, poosh! All at once. So, this entire bamboo farm is here just to supply the fuel for my XP bank. The other side has another redneck redstone of a chest pyramid, and on this side there is a very large amount of a cactus farm. And I figured out, instead of, you know, having this sand block being right down here, it is actually more effective for it to be above the arrow, and so all the stuff is able to flow easily, because if you have this down here, this here doesn't have any water going past through it. And the other side is stationary water, which means that there's no flow, and you need more flow. This is a very large cactus farm. There are 2 floors, but because the cactus is very effective and efficient, I decided not to continue making the 2nd floor. And this here is the 2nd floor. It's not very big, but it can be bigger when I need it to be bigger, which is perfectly fine, and it all just flows down into here, and every single cactus goes down into this hopper, which is fantastic. You know, all the water goes into the other water, and it all goes down into here, this one hopper. This entire farm takes 1 hopper plus all of the hoppers for these chests. So, however much that is. I didn't count it, because I have so much iron now, it doesn't matter. I just need to make sure I have enough wood. And the reason why there's cactus is that the cactus goes into the top of the chest and top of the furnace, and it smelts down into green dye, which I don't need. It is here simply for experience. The green dye then goes into this hopper chain down over here. This is the next automatic part, which then goes, this is my favorite part about this entire thing. This part right here is my favorite, is that the green dye automatically gets dropped into lava, because it's absolutely useless. This is here just for experience. And there's a special circuit for this dropper here that, you know, makes it so that when a block goes into there, it automatically drops into here. So it's not like it has a redstone clock, you know, really simple stuff that, you know, just click, 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 click. I hate that. I don't want it to click all the time. I want it to click when it activates, so it doesn't have a huge, like, noise and loudness coming out of it. But, I mean, activating these hoppers, you know, it should be pretty simple for you to think about. So it's not hard. It activates these hoppers with redstone, and, you know, all of these stop functioning, and I'm able to collect the green dye. And I'm at level 29 right now. You know, I've left this running yesterday and today, and so I'm gonna collect it, and you're gonna see how much it increases by.
Soon after.
This one put me from 29 to 48. This is working splendidly. They're not all working at the same time, but if I do this other one as well, I'm now at 60, just like that. You know, I've spent like 2, maybe about 3 days, including the iron farm, maybe 4, doing just this, so I can just gain experience whenever I please. And that one didn't give me very much. And I'm gonna put some sticks in, or smeltables, into all the furnaces to see if I can, you know, get all the experience out of here that's all been activated. This isn't totally efficient, so I need to have a bigger cactus farm and a bigger bamboo farm, which I'm still working on. The bamboo farm is probably the hardest thing to work on because it needs a lot of redstone, and that's why I have so much diamonds. Is because I'm mining down at, you know, negative 54 for some redstone and the strip mine. And, you know, diamonds is a byproduct. My diamonds, my 29 blocks of diamonds, that's not the main reason why I went mining. It's not for the diamonds, it's for the redstone to be able to build this. And, well, after collecting all the experience, I have 66 experience, which means the clones are gonna kill all the Jedi.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
And this here is my favorite part. I have not made a villager breeder, and I don't think I am going to, but if I made a villager breeder, this would be the function. Villagers straight into lava. I wanted to do that on my hardcore world, but I died. So I can't just put villagers. I was gonna change, once I, you know, had enough villagers I was satisfied with, I would change that into a spot that would just put villagers straight into lava for my entertainment. Entertainment purposes only. And you see all the pistons just activated, and now there should be a lot more bamboo coming in. There's bamboo in this chest, there's a whole bunch of it in there, you know, and it kind of, you know, fills up in very weird ways. So, like, if you look in the middle, there's a bunch of cactus in here, so, I mean, like, it can all, you know, fill up over there. See, this farm, it just simply takes a bunch of time for it to be fully functional. See, like, this has a fully operational bamboo and a fully operational cactus, which is great. So that these two guys, seems like they're going to be always functioning, but the goal is to eventually have all of these always functioning, so I can get, you know, a crap load of experience. And this here is my mine. It goes all the way down into the strip mine, and I have not set up any water elevators. I should probably do that soon, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. And this is my farm. I come into here, I take off my golden hoe. My golden hoe has Fortune 3. I found it in a chest. I did not make this tool. And, you know, you use Fortune 3 on crops, and it doesn't take away any durability to destroying crops.
Wow.
And this is where I get my potatoes, which is where I get, you know, majority of my food. Also some experience from my auto smelter as well. And if you look at the ceiling, I have every single glazed terracotta block besides the brown one, because I have found jungles. I can go out and get some brown dye, but I simply choose not to, just because I haven't had the time yet. I haven't, you know, found the time to go out to the jungle just to collect some cocoa beans. Oh, another feature of my farm is that it borders a cave, and so I had the great idea to just put glass right here. So you can look into the cave and be like, ooh, look at this, it's cave. And, you know, I got a nether portal going on over there. I probably should have made it a little bit bigger, so, you know, it's a 4x4 nether portal, and so instead of taking 10, it takes 16. But it is how it is. And over here, in this stairway up over here, there was a original Minecraft dungeon with spider spawners, and so I made, you know, a little basic XP farm, and I didn't want to, you know, just sit here attacking enemies the entire time, so I decided, you know, make the XP farm, or XP bank, which is way more efficient and way better for everything that of my purposes. However, that isn't the only dungeon I have found. If you go into the water up over here into this village, there is another dungeon over here with skeletons. This village has no villagers in it because I stole all of them. This village over here on top of this mountain also doesn't have any villagers because I stole all of them.
Stop it. Get some help.
Multiple villagers have died, and it was not my fault. They turned into zombies. They were stupid to get out of the bed right into the spot where the zombies could get them. And I had way too much blocks, so I didn't want to make a storage room because I already had a wall of chests. So I have too much cobblestone coming in from all my mining, from all the farms that I have going on back at the base. And so I decided to make this giant tower, and I've also decided to put all my extra poppies from my iron farm here onto this island. And this is the tower. It is kind of dangerous to build because, you know, I got cobblestone in the middle and I got bricks on either side of the outside. So it's 3 thick, and I put you know, water on the inside and the outside because in case if I fall down, I don't want to, you know, have to deal with, you know, dying and whatnot. And I also have a bed here, so if I die, I can reset my spawn right here. But I don't know if you guys remember when I told you that if you make the biggest, strongest shape, it gives you the greatest claim on your land. And this is what this is. Eventually, this will go up, you know, be the tallest as it can be, and it will have 2 spheres down here at the base, but you won't be able to see the very top because of render distance issues. I hope you won't be able to see the top because, you know, it'll spoil the surprise once you get up to the top, you know, work your way all the way up though. You know, realize it's just the tip. But to have, you know, the greatest claim on your land in Minecraft, you have to have a giant, strongest shape. And this is going to be the biggest, strongest shape that anyone else ever did done into Minecraft. And here is a totally natural generation of a ravine going through a little bit of a hill. And I mean, there's water right over here, but this is quite square, and I quite like it. There was 1 block up there, but I took it away because I wanted to be more square. And there is a river right there. I was thinking about, you know, doing some terraforming and blocking it up, so that is the only way in and out of my, you know, base area. But there is another entrance somewhere down over there. When I was first exploring this land, I did not see this mountain. I did not see that there was a village right here with, you know, spruce people. And I'm not going to burn down this village because I don't particularly feel like it. And it's on the hill, and so it's not all going to spread very well. That's the main reason why, because the fire's not going to spread very well. I'd have to burn each house individually, not just, you know, set everything on fire and watch it spread. But I didn't make a base here because I didn't see it. I probably would have. I think it probably would have fit very well. But we are going to a very specific island. You know, you might think that I need a map going out in the open ocean, but I don't. I have the map completely memorized in my head.
Really?
I can fully navigate all the way back to my base. Even from dying and going all the way back from spawn, I've done it. You know, it's very possible, and I don't need maps. I'm very good at navigation now that I'm an adult. When I was a child, you know, I'd move away 100 blocks away from my base, and if I didn't have a giant tower or node pole going up, I'd be lost, and I'd have to make a new base. But now, it's completely different. And this here is a small island. This is what I wanted to show you. That's the entire reason why we're out here, for part of the reason. But eventually, I will make one video about building like a castle or base here. And, you know, the plan is, you know, I've already lit everything up, so everything's all good. But eventually, you know, I'll make a video, you know, transport a whole bunch of materials over here, and I'll do, you know, I'll do some terraforming. I'll take away all the trees, all the mushrooms, all that. I'll terraform the land to be at 69 because that is the proper way to do things in Minecraft. You know, if you're not making your bases at the level of 69 or water level, it's the two things you're playing Minecraft wrong. Your base should be at 69 or water level, and this base will be at 69. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me talking about my Minecraft world, how everything has progressed after post-hardcore Minecraft for me, as we sit in the sunlight behind us. If you guys liked the video, please like and comment down below. It'd be fantastic if you gave me a sub sandwich, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.